how to transform your life this summer. This video it's different than all those other, clickbaity self-improvement videos where it's some AI generated voice talking about how you can be a Sigma male this summer. This video is not like that. I purposely make most of my videos with no edits, and the ones that do have edits have very few edits. And the reason for that is that I believe very much so in pure education. No weird entertainment like random, like sound effects and explosions and like camera zoom and all this garbage. I'm going to give you a step-by-step guide on how you can transform your life this summer. Because for me, when I began self-improvement, all it took was one summer. One summer to drastically transform the course of my life. It was last summer. I quit all bad habits. I started this YouTube channel. It was a powerful summer. So this is how you do it. The first point is don't listen to all those stupid clickbait self-improvement videos that are filled with edits and just give bad advice. Because although sometimes, very rarely, you can find a channel that does have edits in it, that does give good value. But for the most part, in general, videos like that aren't going to give you nearly the value that a long-form, purely educational video will give you. So, you can watch videos like mine, which have very few edits. But I believe that sometimes videos like mine can be too short. Now, I really do what I can to, give you as much value as possible in the 10-minute videos that I make. But I believe, and I know this is going to lower the algorithm or whatever, but I believe that the best videos, and I do plan on making these in the future, but the best, very best, self-improvement, educational videos are videos like mine, but above them are these things called full guides that YouTubers like Alex Hormozi have done. One of the more famous ones is Hamza. If you've ever watched him before, you can look him up. He makes these really good, unedited, long-form videos that sometimes up to an hour that are very powerful advice. The next tip is set a clear and concise goal that'll get you to where you want to go. So a lot of people will set these really unclear, strange, honestly, strange goals that are difficult to fully understand and to fully follow. Because a lot of people will say, oh yeah, this summer I'm going to get in shape. What does that mean? Get in shape. Are you gonna, what it depends. What even is your definition of get in shape? Are you gonna start running? Are you gonna does it just mean you're gonna lose weight? Does it mean you're gonna gain weight? Does it mean you're gonna try to pack on some muscle? What does it mean? It has different meanings for each of the person. So what I believe is the best way. No, not even what I believe. This is the way, okay? Set a very clear goal, intensely specific. And I've done this here. Yeah, I've done that here. It's on the wall. If the camera will see it, yeah. 1,000 subs and 100. I want to bulk up to 150 pounds. I don't even know if the camera. Yeah, it's right there. And literally, just write it down and stick it on your wall like a psychopath. Because every morning I see this. I see this thing to remind me of what my goals are for the summer. Now, another thing that goes along with that is don't pick too many goals. Because you can't pull more than one weed at once. Now, of course, technically you can if you use tools or whatever, but if you're weeding by hand, you can't pull more than one or two weeds at once. So why are you doing the same with your goals? Don't try to do all these different complicated things at once. Don't say, I'm gonna start a business. I'm gonna start a YouTube channel. I'm gonna start a drop shipping business. I'm gonna get in shape. I'm gonna get jacked. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna start learning how to do piano lessons. Just all this stuff, which makes it extremely difficult for you to make any real progress in. Because what's happened, and I've done this before on my YouTube channel, so I'm just gonna roughly explain it. This is you when you're divided into all these little complicated things that are just sapping your energy. You're making very little progress in them. But if you do this properly and you set 1, 2, maybe 3 goals, look at how much further these arrows are. Because your energy is more concentrated into those things. So you're making way more progress than this guy by doing less while he's exhausting himself by doing more. And then what you can do later is after you've made progress in these 3 areas, you can add in other things. Like, okay, I spent this summer building up, my health or my YouTube or whatever. And then the next summer, you pick something different and you keep doing this until you end up like this. Look how different this is from this guy. And he's got a balanced life. He's got a great life because he's got everything maxed out. This guy has been trying for years and has made almost no progress. That's the difference between you and successful people. The next point is have a plan. Now, the thing that really drastically transformed, how I was able to make progress is mindsets like this and having a plan. So once you set a clear and concise goal of exactly what you want to achieve. Now, mine's a little, because I don't want to reach 1,000 subs. I would love to, but it's much more chill for me to not reach 1,000. This is my goal for the next year. So around this time next year, I want to hit that. That's my goal. So don't worry about that. The next point is have a plan. Now, once you set this goal, once you have a destination, you need a roadmap. You need to know where you're going. Because if you're driving your car and you know, okay, I'm going to go to Michigan, and you're driving. Well, if all you know is that you had to go north, you might eventually hit Michigan, but you're not going to go. It's going to take way longer because you're going to take all these, silly roads, and you might hit Michigan only if you're directly, like if you live in like Arkansas and you drive north, you'll hit Michigan. But if you live in Missouri and drive straight north, you're not going to hit Michigan. So you need to have some kind of roadmap to know, okay, this is the plan that I have. This is the route I'm going to take. This is what I'm going to do first, what I'm going to do next. And so what this means, the way you can apply this is have your big goal and then have milestones to reach, much smaller, more achievable milestones. And what this also does is it gives you these little victories, these little boosts in your mind. So for me, my milestones are every 10 or 20 subscribers. That's a goal. I want to, like, right now I just hit 180, I believe. My next goal is 190. And the goal after that is 200. And the goal for that is 210. I just keep upping it by 10 because it's giving me these much little micro achievable goals, and it makes it way more enjoyable and more fun because I'm able to celebrate every tiny goal that I have. So have this plan of like, okay, I want to drop 25 pounds this summer. Well, instead of going, okay, I need to drop 25 pounds. You lose 5 pounds, and then you go, that's not good enough, and you do this ridiculous crash diet, and then you eventually fail. And then you gain all back. Instead, go, I just lost 5 pounds. Let's lose 10, and then I'm going to be super excited. Because once you drop the 10 pounds, you've hit this incredible milestone that you can be really happy about. And this gives you the drive and the motivation to further work and to eventually lose the 25 pounds. That's how powerful this is having this roadmap. So a way you can apply this is if I'm driving to Detroit, Michigan, and one of my milestones is when I pass through Chicago. Oh, and you hit Chicago, like, yes, I did it. I'm almost there. You know, I just got a little bit longer to go. This is great. And then you have these drives, this little boosts of dopamine and energy that gets you to where you need to go. The next point is learn as much as you can with guides. So, one of the biggest problems with people in they're wanting to achieve their goals is they watch one YouTube video that tells them a little bit of information, and I think they know everything, and then they try their best to achieve their goal. Know that even the best YouTubers out there are still watching videos of how to be better YouTubers. You have to constantly be learning. Have this lifelong student mindset to where I'm going to do my best to learn something every day. I'm going to learn more, learn this, learn how I can do this better, learn how I can have this better mindset to give me more success, how I can do this better. Constantly be trying to learn, because the moment you stop learning, you start going backwards. So if you're trying to, make money online, don't watch one video about drop shipping and then do a drop shipping business, or don't watch one video about affiliate marketing and then start an affiliate marketing business. Watch a video about and then not watching. Now, granted here, you can watch one video and then start a business, but you have to continue to learn better and better skills, because that way, if you stop learning, other people are going to outcompete you who have continued to grow and learn. It's the same sense with any athlete, really. If you have a baseball player and there's this successful baseball player, and how do you get successful? He practiced a lot. He practiced thousands of hours, and now he's big, and now he's famous, and he's doing all these interviews, and he's not practicing as much. Well, the guy who's continuing to practice and continuing to learn and continuing to get better and better passes him up and takes his spot on the team or whatever. Because you have to be a lifelong student and continue to learn to achieve your goals. This feels getting pretty long. So the last point is be strong and have discipline. Now, discipline is probably one of the most valuable traits a person can have, because it's the skill of doing hard work when you don't want to. And no matter how motivated you are, that motivation's going to leave. Motivation's great and it's nice, but it's going to leave. Like, trust me, I didn't want to make these videos. This morning, I stayed up a little too late last night. I was tired, a little sleep deprived. I didn't want to make these videos, but I knew I had to. I desperately had to. Because I have to continue my schedule of uploading every day. So be strong and have discipline. Do the hard work when you don't want to, because there will be days when you don't want to. And it's vital to stay consistent when it comes to achieving your goals. That's all I got for today. So don't have dreams, have goals, and stay wild.